Three was created with a real purpose and focus on being a consumer champion. We were the first to offer all-you-can-eat data. We were the first to offer 3G. So our whole view is how do we disrupt the market on behalf of the consumer. How often do you hear that Facebook's gone down? How often has Google gone down? It's unheard of, and that's the way mobile networks will need to be in the future. Telco cloud or virtual technology means that everything runs on the same computing platform, and then as you want to scale, you just add more software rather than worrying about how do I put in more equipment. Our plan is to have more and more data centres with this virtual technology in that enables us to manage the data where it happens rather than bring it back to big central points to provide more capacity in the network and provide faster speeds to customers. We believe we are the first who's going for a fully integrated telco cloud in one step. There's a number of operators who are trying to integrate it with their old network, and that's where they're struggling. So our view is start afresh, build a brand new core network. We selected Nokia because they had the most comprehensive end-to-end solution. They were one of the few companies who said, actually, we will build the equipment in our factory and test it in our factory, shrink wrap it and ship it. We've worked with Nokia over the last 13 years, so there's a strong cultural fit. Both companies knew that we needed to move to these new platforms. We visited the cloud centre and we were really impressed by the fact that in a session, the Nokia team could take us through, right, this is how we design your hardware, this is how we will take all the inputs in so that they can then pre-package and build it. Those types of things will really help us deliver in the speed that we want to deliver it. The industry is actually watching this project. They're watching to see how successful it can be. They're watching, firstly, from a Nokia perspective. They're looking at Three as the first people who are actually trying to use it end-to-end. So there's a lot of interest. The most important part for us about mobilisation was making sure that we created a really collaborative environment, that the teams are not Nokia in this area and Three in another area, that is a co-located team working to build this network together. Networks of the future will need to what we call self-heal. If a specific piece of hardware falls over, you don't have to send somebody in. The network itself and all the infrastructure will detect that's down and will divert the resources to other pieces of equipment. The pinnacle for Three is to be the most loved network in the UK. Everything we do is about making mobile better for the consumer. By investing now, that we will be ahead of the rest of the industry.